So, this is the topic of my presentation, application of milkweed in textiles. Actually, if I start talking about milkweed, we have started working on that fiber long back, around 20 years. And slowly, and we come at this point where we have could able to submit one project to Ministry of Textile under NTTM scheme. And in this scheme, we got a project from Ministry of Textiles in which we have to develop some special type of textiles material, especially for our soldiers. For they are working at a high altitude, and to save them, to protect them for extreme cold climate, and for that purpose, our main aim was to develop some sleeping bags and various types of jackets to protect them minus 20 to minus 50 degrees Celsius of cold, cold week. So we started working on that. And before that, I would also like to tell one thing, that it is not a new plant. It is a very old plant, and everybody know that plant. In Indian regional language, sometimes it is called Ankha, Akua, Akada, Anantmol, Madar. Different names you might be heard. So when we started working on that fiber, we found that it has a very good thermal property because it has a hollow structure and it is a very fine fiber. So we started working further, and we thought that we should use it into making some thermal layers and to use it as some thermal wear. So when we start working on that, we must know during that time that there are different products available in the market, and these were goose down and polyester based hollow fiber. So they are still very popular. So we want to replace that one using that type of fiber which we have now showing you. So let me introduce something about milkweed floss. The right word is floss, but we also called it fiber because journal discussion we use generally fiber. So milkweed floss or fiber is extracted from the pods of milkweed plant. What is pod? It is just like a ball. Like in cotton, it is just like a cotton plant. Like cotton is a seed-based fiber. Similarly, milkweed is also a seed-based fiber. So we can extract that fiber from the pod. Pod is a just like a, you can say, cover in which you will get that fiber. That I will show you the next slides. It is considered an auspicious tree in Hindu religion. The flowers of it are offered to Lord Shiva. It is one of the 9 astrological trees which indicates Surya Graha. So it is a very old one and very close to our Mahadev. It can adjust to changing climates and is more suited to tropical region. Different part of it have a different medicinal property. We have checked that medicinal property, and we have received a report from NBRI, National Botanical Research Institute, Lucknow, and we found that it has a very good medicinal property also. It is a perennial plant, means you need not to cultivate it every year. You can cultivate once and you can get fruit for 10 years. This is a sustainable fiber. It consumes less water compared to cotton and has a negligible use of fertilizer and pesticide. Means in the first year, you require small quantity of fertilizer and pesticide, but in the second, third, and next years, you don't require anything. It is a fiber. This fiber is very, very lightweight, hollow in nature, smooth surface, ideal for its use in thermal insulation, especially for extreme cold climate. It can be used in sleeping bag, jackets, and other material. Even you can use in tents also. It can be spun to yarn also. We have done some work and we could able to get special types of yarn out of this fiber, blend with cotton, silk, polyester, wool, and so much. So that is also going on. And if we see that already I have discussed that point that we have worked 20 years to come this stage, and the project which was sponsored by National Technical Textile Mission, cellulose-based indigenous high glow value and low density surface modified natural fiber for developing thermal layers for extreme cold climates. That was the topic, and under this, we have developed various products, and which I would like to show you in my next slides. So, but when we started working on that, we found that a small lab trial indicates even a 6 mm layer of this fiber, and total GSM of that fiber, total weight of that GSM of that was a 50 gram only. And we could able to get that 5.5 kilo of thermal value. That is a very, very high. Means if you want to have some sleeping bag, so we require more than 5 kilo value in the defense sector. So we are getting more than 5.5 in that case. We further start working, and we did a SEM study on that one, that fiber, and what we found are shown over here. The longitudinal views and cross-sectional views are shown of milkweed fiber, and it can be seen over here that it has a tubular type, long tubular type of structure, and it is a hollow fiber. It is clear from this SEM study, and the hollowness we found that more than 50% of in that fiber. So this is the small conclusion of the study which we have carried out. It has a around 10.5% of moisture again, oil and wax 2.5, lignin is there, and cellulose is 50.6%, and hemicellulose is 21%. Unique physical property, if you see that it has a hollowness more than 50%, and in some cases 70% also, and it is 5 to 3.6 micrometer, and fiber length is 28 to 32, and diameter of fiber is 26. Tenacity 25 to 31, and density 0.8, and breaking strength 3.6 to 3.8 grams. Comparison between milkweed, cotton, and polyester fiber, physical property. So you can able to see over here that milkweed is having a 2.5 to 3.0 fineness. Cotton, if we compare with cotton and polyester, you can see that cotton is having 4.2 to 4.8, polyester is 2.8 to 2.9. Fiber length 2.8 to 3 approximately similar to cotton, but polyester you can get a different fiber length. Breaking strength 3.6 to 3.8, similar to cotton, and tenacity 25 to 31, a little bit better than cotton. And moisture again, it has 11 to 12%, while cotton is having around 7%. And density, it is a very low fiber, 0.8 to 0.9, and 1.4 to 1.5 in the case of cotton. So if we see the comparison between this fiber with polyester, goose down, and wheat fiber, you can see over here the density. It has a very low density compared to polyester. It has a 0.89, goose down is 0.8, and polyester 1.3. Hollowness, if we compare, polyester is also having a hollow structure. If we have a hollow polyester fiber, uh, goose down is also hollow structure, and that milkweed fiber is also having hollow structure. All the three are having a high thermal insulation property. Indigenous, if we see the polyester hollow fiber, still we are struggling for that fiber. Of course, the Reliance is started producing that one, but still we are importing that fiber. Goose down is imported one, and wheat is the indigenous fiber. Cost wise, see that polyester is having a low cost compared to the goose down, but wheat fiber still we have not worked out. Environment friendly, if you see that that's wheat fiber is completely sustainable fiber. However, the goose down and polyester is not environment friendly. So we have started working on that fiber, and systematic cultivation we have started. at NITRA. First, we have started in 2.5 acre and then now extended to 10 acre again. And here I'm showing you some pictures on cultivation. And now we have cultivated into 2.5 and we are having a full crops and we harvested that crop. You are seeing over here the harvesting process, and in the basket you are able to see the pods. These are the pods we have to collect. This is the picking of the pod. You have to pick that pod at a full mature stage, and this is the way you can get the fiber. And you can able to see in the last picture that there is a fiber as well as the sheets. Sheets are mostly attached to the upper portion of the that fiber uh, bunch. You can separate it manually also. Now we have developed a machine also. We have taken patent on that. This time we have done all the work on that patented machine. So for comparison with the polyester, you can see over here in the first one, 100% wheat fiber we have used, and the thermal value of that was 6.2 for 100% wheat. And in the case of polyester, 100% polyester, you will see that the flow value of 100% polyester is 3.3. And if you see the thickness, both the 100% wheat, that is the milkweed, and 100% polyester, both are having a thickness around 9.5 to 9.8, and their mass is also 258 to 262. So thickness and mass are almost same, but the flow value, you can see that it has almost double the flow value from the polyester. And if we add some polyester portion, like here 70% milkweed and 30% polyester we have added, and we have achieved more than 5 flow. Similarly, if you reduce the percentage of milkweed, the percentage of that flow value will reduce. You can see clearly in this. And so now we have started working on that, and there is a 5F uh, uh, slogan of our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. So farm, fiber, fabric, fashion, and foreign. So we have done all the things over here because we are having now collaboration with the foreign agencies also. So this is the non-woven thermal insulation we have developed out of milkweed. These are the products we have already developed using that fiber. Here you can see that we have developed that khadi half jacket also. That is a 1.5 kilo you can get, in which only 20% milkweed we have used. Rest is the other fibers. Similarly, we have developed a comforter also, and this comforter is very lightweight, and it can protect you minus 30 degree also. So that is also we have developed. We have developed a very lightweight outer jackets, and it will give you a flow value, thermal value 2.5. Means 2.5 flow value means it will save you around minus 15, minus 10 to minus 15 degree Celsius. And its weight is 664. Complete jacket weight is 664 grams. And in which that thermal layer we have used 200 grams per meter square. So, and if you go in the defense specification of jackets, so their combined weight is 300 gram per meter square, means they are using a 300 gram meter square of a thermal layer to get the minus 20 degrees Celsius. However, in our case, 200 gram per meter square of that mass will serve the purpose. Similarly, we have developed some sleeping bags also. In one sleeping bag, we are calling it SB1, sleeping bag 1. We have used only 200 grams per meter square single thermal layer, and we could able to achieve 2.6 flow value, means that it will protect you minus 20 degrees Celsius. Similarly, if we add 200 gram GSM thermal layer, showing in the right side, if you see SB2, so you will able to achieve 5.3 flow, means it will it will protect you minus 50 degrees Celsius. So if we see the commercially or available sleeping bags for defense purposes, and it is giving a higher value. And plus, I am just quoting one that defense sleeping bag. Mostly they require 400 gram per meter square of thermal layer, means two thermal layer, each 200 grams, resultant approximately 400 gram per meter square of thermal layer, and they are getting a flow value 5, and the weight of total weight of sleeping bag 1980 grams. But in our case, if you see that right side SB2, the total weight of the sleeping bag we could able to achieve 1626, around 300 grams or 350 grams less of the weight, and we are achieving minus 50 degrees Celsius. We are able to protect our soldier for minus 50 degrees Celsius. So weight is reducing and you are achieving the requirement also. So this is the achievement in this project. We have developed other product also, leg gaiter also, 1.8 kilo you can get, windproof hiking cap, jackets, 2.8 kilo. And then we have started working how can we use it to different yarn also. Earlier we have also tried, but this time we could able to get good yarn out of milkweed. And we have blended it with the cotton in using that milkweed or cotton blend, and 18 count we have made. We have made 9 count also. We have made with silk also 9 count. So one can use it with silk also. But for your information, I would like to share one more thing, that now we could able to make yarn of 30 counts using milkweed and cotton as well as silk also. And uh, this 30 count yarn in which we have used around 40% of milkweed and rest cotton or silk, that we have already achieved. So we have dyed also to see the dyeing effect. Cotton milkweed blended woven fabric we have made and then dyed it. Similarly, twill fabric we have made and dyed it to see the effect of dyeing, that it is a dyeable. We have used a silk also. Acid dye we have used in case we have not used acid dye, we just dyed the cotton milkweed portion, because milkweed can be dyed using reactive dye or wet dye or all cotton dye or cellulose based dye. So that can be used. Another important thing I would like to share, that our one of our partner is Ganga Acro Wool. We are having MOU with them. So they have used only 20% of this milkweed fiber along with wool, 80% of wool. And what they found, that the yarn quality improved, thermal property improved, and the weight of that material is reduced. And they receive a number of order from Canada and Japan and USA. So we are already having, and we are supplying fiber to them. Then we have started working on 3D knitted spacer fabric also, and we could able to get that it is also giving us a very good results. We have applied patent also on that. So to propagate this cultivation of this process, what we did, we have a understanding or MOU with the Cotton Corporation of India. I would like to mention over here that this project, we are getting a full support of our textile ministry, especially our Honorable Minister, Shri Giriraj Singh. He is giving all support in that, and with his effort, that now we could able to rope in Cotton Corporation of India also. So to collect that pots from different areas, because we have to fulfill the need of industries. So what we did, we have trained the Cotton Corporation of India officers. Now they train the ladies of the Rajasthan and Punjab and other areas to collect that one. You might be knowing that the Roma Devi, they are having a Roma Devi Foundation. She is a very well-known lady in this here. She is doing a lot of work. She has also attached with us, and in the Rajasthan now, ladies are earning a lot of money due to this, and they are sending that material to us. And even I could able to hear in her video that she was telling that a lady earn around more than 5,000 of rupees per day due to this one. So that is a great achievement for us, women empowerment for that purpose. So we have done that study. We are going to have a MOU this time with the Ruma Devi Foundation, but we are already having a understanding with her. We have done some nurseries also. We have developed over here uh, uh, to if there is a requirement that one can use that nursery also. So we are addressing all the SDG. So some of the point we are covering over here, the sustainable development goals, so that are known as a global goals, are a universal call to action adopted by United Nations in 2015 to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that the people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. There are 17 SDG goals, but we could able to work on these goals, which are mentioned over here, that how to reduce poverty. So gender equality is an important point because we are working a lot of self-help group that are with working with the women's only. So these types of work is going on. That goal 8, decent work and economy growth, that is going on because it is a new type of fiber we are working in India. So sustainable cities and community, because the cultivation and harvesting of milk cause is sustainable when compared to the conventional natural textile fiber. So that is also building a sustainable communities, responsible consumption and production. We are doing that work also. Climate actions, because the cultivation of at large scale help the combat climate change and preserve some rare species of butterfly that are crucial to maintain our food bag. Even that it require a very less amount of water. Okay. And so the consumption of water will be reduced drastically in the cultivation process, and you don't require much fertilizer and pesticides for cultivation of this crop. And so that is also there. So these are the few points of SDG goals that we are working on. Training program we have organized for Cotton Corporation representative that I have already mentioned. And then we have trained the farmer also. I would like to share one more thing over here, that now this crop is the pilot cultivation of this crop started in 4 states, UP, Uttar Pradesh, and Punjab, Haryana, and Rajasthan. So pilot cultivation has been started, and we have trained the farmer from 4 or 5 farmers of these 4 states. So that is also we are having some understanding or memorandum of understanding with the National Botanical Research Institute. They are working on that fiber. They have started working on that to how to improve further the seeds and the fiber properties. So we are having that MOU with them also. And we have signed a number of MOU different industries like Wellspun and Ganga Agro Wool. Now we are going to have with Vardhman also, and we have done that for Jindal Fibers or Ludhiana also. We are having a MOU. We are having industrial partner of like earlier Arvind Limited was also our industrial partner. Beside that, Radnik Export is our very good partner. He has worked on that area. We are supplying fiber. They are making garments also as per our design. So our minister Giriraj Singh has visited over that cultivation area, and he has appreciated that one. We have shown all the material to him, and that he is seeing that sleeping bag. And our honorable prime minister has visited and our that showcase, and he has appraised us, and he started sharing his experience about this plant. He told us that it is a medicinal plant, and and they are using that plant for medicinal purpose. So, and finally he told me that we should work with ISRO, because they require some special type of clothing system. So we are having now understanding with ISRO also through our Ministry of Textiles. These are pictures of with PM sir. Now we have got the trademark also. We filed the trademark and we now call it Closel. That trademark we have received for milkweed fiber. And this is me. And thank you very much. And if you are having any question, you may ask.
Thank you, Dr. Parmar. That was a lot of information, and I'd like to just give you some time so you can recover your breath. But in the meantime, there are quite a few questions in the chat box, and I invite all the participants to please either put your questions in the chat box or raise your hands so we can call you one by one to state your questions. But if you're ready, Dr. Parmar, I'm going to start with asking the first question put up in the chat box. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. Okay. Sorry, I have to still find that. First of all, there are many people requesting for the PPT. Would you be okay to allow them the access to the PPT? Sir,
I have given my email ID and all the things. If you want,
okay.
they can contact me.
Right.
There's no problem.
Right. Okay. There's a question from Mr. Sushil Kumar Bhatia. How does milkweed compare to polyester hollow fiber?
Hmm.
Is the pod of milkweed also called symbol doda in North India? The
No,
plant is a large tree. Is that the same thing?
no. It is not them. It is not a Doda. It is a
Oh,
milkweed is a different one. Doda is generally people are using for a different purpose. It is not a Doda.
okay.
No,
And
and it is a hollow fiber. Nowadays, a polyester hollow fiber is also available, but it is has more hollowness compared to the polyester, and it
right,
is very light.
right. So, comparison of milkweed to polyester hollow fiber, would you like to add on a few things? Because I saw the slide over there, it explained quite a bit. Would you like to
Yes,
add on something, sir?
I think I have shown them that slide. If they want, I can again show. But just note one thing that the moisture regain is 11 to 12%. Some may ask why the moisture regain is so high. If we say that it is a hydrophobic fiber, that may be the question one can ask me, and I will reply if somebody want to ask me. So it has a special property for that, and it has a very low density zero point 0.8 only. So that is also very great compared to polyester. Sometimes polyester is having 1.2 to 1.3 density. So in this way, one can say that it has a some plus point. Again, it is a sustainable fiber. Polyester is not a sustainable. That is the important thing. And it will give a new crop to the our farmer because
Right,
the farmer are struggling. They are growing cotton and they are finding that it is very difficult to get good production. Even in the Punjab, you can see that the production of cotton is reducing drastically. Now farmer is moving from that crop to other one
right,
because they are not getting good money out of that because due to that pests, bollworm, pink bollworm is the most important thing. They are not able to fight that one. So this is a new crop. It can give them some hope. So we are working on that.
right, sir. Mr. Ravishankar Gopal, he wants to know whether you have some data on yield per acre of milkweed compared to cotton,
Yes.
linen, hemp.
Hmm. Yes,
Can it
yes.
be cultivated on any type of terrain, soil, etc.?
Yes. Uh, it has a very high production compared to cotton. Cotton, if you see that nationally, if you see that average cotton production per hectare means 2.5 acre approximately. You can say per hectare is you are getting 400 to 500. kg lint cotton.
Mhm.
That is the national figure, average national figure. But in the case of milkweed, only in 1 acre you can get 300 to 400 kg of fiber. So it is a compared to that, it is a two times or three times higher than the cotton you are getting that from. First and second, I think second what you ask is if
Can it be cultivated on any kind of
yes, most of the lands you can cultivate it.
uh,
Even you will get more crop such type of crop in Rajasthan.
so, sir, because it's a tree, how long would it be before you can actually get the fruits from the tree?
10 years are you can even for 10 year you will get that one.
After 10 years, that's when
No,
we
no. Till
10
10
years
year
of
you can get.
cultivation.
Yes.
Okay, you
First
get
year you will get a lower fruit means we can say that per plant number of pods, we call it pods.
mm,
So you can get a 30 pods or so. But in the second year, even you can get a 100, 150 and 160 and 180 pods per plant. Means if the number of pods increase, you will get more production.
okay. I just wanted to ask a question in relation to this. Are there any mechanisms or machines which work with this extraction of the wheat flour from the pod? Or it's all done by hand?
No, no, no. I have already mentioned during my presentation that we have developed a machine. We have taken the patent. Now we are using extraction process using machine only.
All right. Okay, thank you. So, a question from Mr. Shailesh Kaushik. What is the spinning systems being used for the milkweed?
We have used ring spinning system. We have used the rotor spinning, and even the in the wool spinning also done. In the case of Ganga Agro Wool, they have done that in wool spinning.
All right. Okay, another question. Okay, Mr. Chawla and Mr. Karthik, I'll just come back to you, but there are a few more questions here. Has it been used in some kind of non-woven, needle punched fabrics? Have they been used on this? Has milkweed been used here?
The most important use of milkweed is in the non-woven process.
Ooh,
We have used this needle punch also. We have used a thermal bonding process also. We have used a different non-woven technique.
right.
It is working very good.
Which is the preferable blend fiber to have good insulation in plain area like in plain area like Delhi, cotton, polyester, wool, or techno commercially viable? I think this is a question which I don't know if it's clear to you. Otherwise, I can ask Mr. Shailesh Kaushik.
I feel it is a general type of question. If they want the only comparison between cotton, wool, and polyester, so in the plain area like Delhi and other, mostly people are using woolen product.
Oh,
But nowadays that polyester based material are also there. Jackets also they are filled with this hollow polyester. But now after a few years, you will able to get the milkweed filled in the jackets.
all right, Mr. Satish Lavate says, I have good amount of land. Can I cultivate?
Yes, you
And
can contact us.
he
You can
needs
contact us.
all right. So, Mr. Lavate, you can connect with Dr. Parmar. All right. And I want to start cultivation. That's Mani Kashyap. Cultivation in Bihar, because we are going to start our weaving unit and cultivation of linen. Hence, would you please help us, guide us, and advise
Yes,
us?
yes, ma'am. I have already mentioned that you
Right.
can contact us.
Mr. Kashyap, you may also connect with Dr. Parmar. All right. Uh, which settings need to be done for spinning and blending purpose of wheat milk with cotton or polyester?
Uh, yes, that is a very important question. And at this moment, we will not disclose that technology because we have changed something to spin that's fiber. So that we can discuss separately.
So not on the not
Yes,
on
yes.
our webinar,
Uh, uh,
perhaps later.
yes.
Excellent. So,
Mm,
Dr. Parmar, there are many people congratulating you on the
yes.
presentation.
Mm.
Um, of course, interspersed with some questions. I can request Mr. Salil Chawla to come on and please ask your question.
Hope I'm audible, madam.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, very good evening to everybody, particularly to NISTI that every time they allow me, they give me this opportunity of posing a question because I from media, I have some appetite for knowledge, that's my bad habit. I'm living with it. Now, first and foremost, I must say that experience is the best teacher. Dr. Parmar with 30 grand years, brings in lot of experience and his entire that, articulation was testimony to that. Now, first and foremost, I must say that he has been putting his best efforts, in terms of this, propagating this great initiative well supported by NITRA. And I am also have to say here that Giriraj Singh ji personally has been a brand ambassador to it because in many of the forums I have personally seen him, putting in a good word for this milkweed. So once the government support is there, it is two to tango, it is not two, it is 1 + 1 11. That's why this progress is to be seen. Now, the question I wanted to ask today, we are in a situation when the country's Premier Modi ji has given us a vision statement for textile, by 2030. We have to hit around 100 billion worth of exports and 250 billion, I think we have to, that means almost 2x of existing domestic to shot up to 2x level. And already, most of the expert, last week I was in Bombay and I had the opportunity of meeting Udeshi ji also, Reliance. So everybody thinks that perhaps we are going to be, I think, short of the fiber requirement. There is going to be humongous fiber requirement, which there is a big void. So I'm happy that this natural fiber with all its great properties, and more like carbon neutral, if not carbon positive, because of its very low water requirements, so and so forth. What kind of production do we see in next 2 to 3 years when Dr. Parmarji says that it is still in the pilot stage, of growing in various states? Over to you, Dr. Parmarji, your take.
Sir, you have asked a very valid question because
Thank
the
you, sir.
supply to maintain a supply chain, we must have that fiber. Uh,
Mm.
so I would also like to share one important point over here that a few months back, our finance minister has announced a cotton productivity mission. Around 2,500 crores of rupees they have put for that mission. In that mission, now they have divided into three parts: mission, mini mission one, mini mission two, mini mission three. In the mini mission three, they have put a new age fiber and milkweed fiber are one of the part of that mini mission. In this mini mission, the basic aim is that how to propagate these fibers, how to uh, make more farmer to come forward and to cultivate to start cultivation. So this is going on because you know that if you introduce some new fiber, it will take few years to make it commercially viable. So that is going on, and because it is a new crop, so to convince farmer will be difficult sometime. So we are convincing them. We are showing our cultivation process over here, NITRA. And some of the farmer are coming. Even the scientist from Agriculture Ministry has also very senior DDG level has visited over here, and they are very happy. So the process is now started. So yes, naturally it will take time, and we have to have a large quantity of that fiber if we want to fulfill the need of the industries. That's the answer.
Thank you, sir.
Many thanks, sir. Thanks a lot.
All right. There's another question from Priya Gopalraj. Why haven't the cultivation started in South India, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka? because that's the place of origin for milkweed. How do we get help regarding the cultivation in these regions?
Yes. We will do that way also,
Right.
because first we have started here and then we will go for south and other area also. We are not separating south and north and anything else. We are
You're
doing,
moving
we
very
do all
quick.
the for all. Yes.
Sir, you have to
Yes.
start very soon because all over
Yes.
India people are
Yes.
really
Yes.
attracted
Yes.
by
Yes.
this.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So, Muthuguru sir, what spinning system we can use to make yarn? I think sir did
I
answer.
have already answered this question, the spinning, ring spinning or rotor and other spinning. Yes, you can
Okay.
use.
Mr. Vivek Gupta, what is the blend percent with cotton in 9 NE and 18 NE for from where we get this blended yarn?
Uh, we have used around 40 to 50% of milkweed. You may say, roughly, you may say 50-50 with cotton and milkweed, and even the polyester also, we have gone up to 50%. So if you
Right.
want samples or you want to make request us, we can produce some yarn for them, or just for, like, if they want to have some trials or purpose only, that we can provide.
Okay. So, Dr. Shiv Govind Prasad, sir, have you studied its temperature profile using DSC or TGA?
Yes, we have done that study also. It behavior is a little bit better than cotton, uh, but we have done that study also.
All right. So this is an interesting one, Mr. Rajesh Yadav. How are you making it hydrophilic as there is gum on surface of the fiber?
Hmm. Now, if you want to make it hydrophilic, so first you must know the structure of this fiber. Basically, this fiber is a hydrophobic nature due to higher wax. But still, we are saying that it has a moisture regain 11 to 12%. Both
Mhm.
are contradiction over.
Yes.
The reason is that because it is having higher hollowness, around more than around 70% of hollow structure. So the inner portion is cellulose. It exposes and it absorbs the moisture. So that's why you will get that moisture regain around 11 to 12% of that. However, the upper portion, the outer layer is wax made. So this is the beauty of that fiber. So that's why it is used. It can absorb oil. You put it into water, what will happen? It will absorb oil first.
Oh,
So it will not absorb water first in first instance. So you can remove that fiber. We have done a lot of study on that also, and we have made 100% non-woven web of this fiber, and we put in the oil container where the mix the water and oil, and we put that fiber. It will absorb. It absorb all the oil. Then you can you can squeeze that one, and you can get the oil. So that is the important thing with this fiber.
okay. I think there's a question related to it. How is it hydrophobic? But I think you sort of just explained it.
Yes.
That fine, Mr. Kaushik? So, okay, I'm going to move on to Mr. Karthik Samanta. He's got his hands raised. Would you like to unmute and please ask your question? Mr. Karthik Samanta? Yes, go ahead.
Good afternoon, madam, and good afternoon, sir. I think this is very interesting and nice talk. And whatever NITRA has produced from milkweed to oven to non-oven to knitwear, all the three component, major component as textile has been produced. Just one of the such not question, just query to Parmar sir. What will be the tentative price in the present day if we compare cotton versus hollow polyester versus milkweed? What will be tentative price range in this three fiber?
Actually, sir, we have not decided that one, but the big industries who are taking fiber from us, so we are adding some research cost also, and we are at this moment we are giving 600 rupees per kg of that fiber to them, and they are taking that one.
Okay.
But when we start producing it in large scales, cost will go down, and of course it will remain up compared to the cotton because it has some special property. You can keep it just like a wool fiber, special type of wool, fine wool fiber, because you are getting a thermal property better than wool out of this fiber. So this is the this way we are going to work further, sir.
Just one more thing. You have mentioned that density of this fiber is around 0.8 gram per cc. That means it is less than 1. So when we produce the yarn from milkweed, 100% milkweed fiber-based yarn, if it is expected it will float on the water due to the lower density as well as due to its hollowness structure and hydrophobicity. So is there any difficulties in chemical processing in the successive chemical process? It may float, it may not go inside the water or it may be chemical solution. What is
Yes,
your
yes,
experience in this?
yes, yes. Presently, what we are doing, we are making a blended yarn, and so the fabric is having approximately 40 to 50% milkweed, and rest is cotton and other fiber. So, if you want to dye it, you know that the wetting agent you have to use that one. If you are
Okay.
using wetting agents, it can easily wet, and you can do the other processes of
Okay,
if
sir.
you
Thank
want
you.
to dye and everything.
Thank you, sir.
Right, sir. So there are many questions lined up. I'm going to go very quick. From Mr. Pravin Garg, sir, how did you get this idea of fetching fiber from milkweed? Is it available anywhere else? And is it financially viable? Is it financially viable to cultivate in Haryana?
Yes, of course. I have already mentioned that in Haryana, with the help of CCI, they have started working and a pilot project they have started. We have trained the farmer of Haryana also, so they are doing cultivation over there. And idea I have already mentioned that NITRA is working more than 20 years on this fiber, and so slowly and slowly we could able to get more experience, and then last 2 or 3 years we have started cultivation. Let us So we thought that we should now start cultivation. Earlier we have engaged some rag pickers, we have trained them, and we have started collecting that pod, but finally we could able to get that if you engage some outer agency like these types of rag picker, the quality of fiber you will not get what you want. Okay, so they start plucking only immature pods, and so that's why we started that. Let us start cultivation. First year we could be able to get some experience, and then now we are. You may say that we are now trained for cultivation.
Right, sir. Mr. Lavate is asking again, who will guide us? So I guess you can connect with Dr. Parmar, Mr. Lavate. Mr. Pradeep Agarwal is asking, what is expected price of the fiber? Can it be mixed with viscose?
Yes, yes. We have done work with viscose also. We have made yarn out of that. And that is also there. There is no problem for mixing with viscose. The cost I have already mentioned that presently we are charging with big industries 600 rupees per kg.
Uh, so the next question is, how can we find market for this fiber?
Market is very wide, and if you start marketing that, there is no problem because we are having very good experience uh, with these industries, and they were saying that you give us a fiber and they will market it, and there is no problem with marketing.
Okay, Mr. Chaudhary, Bakar Chaudhary is asking how we will get milkweed fiber. Can we get milkweed fiber approximately 50 kgs for sample preparation? Is it possible?
They can write to us. They can write to us. Yes.
Okay. Are the seeds of any use?
Yes, yes. Each and every, you can say, part of this plant is having a medicinal property. So even the seeds is also having a very good property of, you can use in facial creams also. Different types of creams you can make out of that seeds.
Right. Yes, sir. So the processing of Ms. Arushi is asking, processing of milkweed fibers, including cleaning, drying, and fiber separation, can be labor intensive. So is the cost of processing higher? Also, does it have prospects of being capital intensive going forward?
Yes, yes. Yeah, that I have already replied that we have already developed one machine. If you go for uh, um, uh, uh, use a labor, then of course the cost will be higher. But we have now made a machine. We have patented that one, and it will be
All right.
cost effective.
Right, sir. A question from Ashutosh Kumar. Does TIC lab follow any recognized standard test methods for identifying milkweed fiber, especially in blends with cotton or linen? If so, could you briefly mention the applicable standards or techniques used?
It is a very good question, and we are working on that. At present, we can do the identification using microscope, but the percentage wise, if we see that both are similar type of nature cellulose based, so the chemical method is not suitable presently, but that is the area of research. We are working on that.
Right, sir. Okay, Mr. Rajendra Kumar, is the fiber used as non-woven wadding or as a woven fabric?
The best use is non-woven bedding, but now we have developed technique for making yarn also. Earlier, we could not able to make good yarn out of that, but now we are 100% confident, and we have made a number of yarn also. You could able to see back of my table. I don't know you are able to see that one. Number of yarns are shown over there.
Mm-hmm. It's
I am I am sending.
correct. Or yes, yes, it is visible, sir. So,
Yes, madam.
all right, sir. How has the milkweed been used in 3D warp knitting?
Yes, yes. We have done some work, very good work, and we are now having a patent also on that. So that is a special type of fabric we have developed that different layers of you can say in 3D, first cotton, then milkweed, then cotton, first cotton, milkweed, polyester, and all the two layers of outer layer polyester. So we made a different types of fabric. And these fabrics are very good in the case of if you are having a swelling on your any portion of your body, you can use a special type of this fabric. It will give you warmth. So that we are working on that, and we have made some fabric on it.
Right. So there's a question whether while picking the pods if the weed touches your eyes, is it harmful?
Yes. Wheat, no, it is a milkweed fiber.
Milkweed,
The
right?
milk is coming. Milk is coming. That white milk. But I must inform one thing that milk is very good medicinal property. It is anti-allergic in nature. And of course, if somebody use in eyes, touch their eyes, so there may be chances that he may have some problem. So we should take care of that. It is just like if you are having some special type of crop. So there you have to take some
Right.
safety
So,
aspects.
so Mr. Muthugiri, you have asked what is the count range which we can produce from milkweed. I think sir had shown a slide where those were visible. Maybe would you like to look at the PPT, and then if more information is required, Dr. Parmar can help you out.
Yes.
What is the cost of switching to milkweed fibers, energy consumption being in focus?
So if you see the energy consumption, so I will reply in a different way. You require a less amount of water. So you are saving water as well as the energy because the people are using some fuels and other sources. So you don't require that time. Yeah. Secondly, that farmer are using various types of gadget like a tractor and other things to do all the work. That will be reduced, so you will save the energy further, and the cost of the farmer also reduced drastically. You will have a less amount of fertilizer, less amount of pesticides in the first year, but in the second, third, you don't require anything. It will also save energy as well as that energy in the sense that you have to produce less amount of fertilizer in the mill sector. So you in this way you can calculate this way. That is
Right.
my answer.
Right, sir. So a question from Mr. Chaudhary. Do you have any plans to use milkweed fiber for oil absorption products?
Yes, we have made some product out of that, and a small product we have study we have carried out at our NITRA. That only we have done. But now, after seeing our work, Ministry of Textile has given us a special project in which we have to develop product only. So we have done work related to fiber. Now Ministry want that you develop product only. So that recently a month back that they have given another project that in which that is the development of that type of oil absorption fabric is one of the product.
Right, sir. Yes, there's a question. Any question from Mr. Ravishankar Gopal? Any special requirements in fabric processing?
Yes, that I have already mentioned that you have to use a right type of wetting agents because it is a lighter fabric, so lighter fiber. So sometime what happens that dipping, especially if you are going to dye 100% milkweed, then you require especially higher quantity of wetting agent so it can dip in the water. Otherwise, if it is in the fabric form or cotton or milkweed blend is there, then you require uh, wetting agent only. That normal wetting agents you can work.
Right, sir. Mohit, question from Mr. Mohit Gupta. What is the limitation of the product made from wheat fibers against cotton regarding the end use?
Regarding end use, uh, if you see that if we make a product out of milkweed, you will get little bit thermal property. So it will be very good to use that type of material for winter season. That is our recommendation. However, the cotton can be used all season.
Right. Right, sir. So a student who is a BTech textile graduate should like to know whether NITRA can plan to have short-term courses on such for future fibers or future requirement fibers and its use. So would you be planning to do that?
Yes, yes. We are having a calendar, the program calendar, in which we have having a program in which we are covering all types of sustainable fibers, including banana, different types of other flax is there. So bamboo is there. So and hemp is there. Milkweed also there. So a 5, 6 fiber, we are going to have a program for the training program. You may say that 2 to 3 days program that we are going to.
Right. There is a question. I mean, it's a very long question. What change will be needed? What change will be needed to be done for spinning purpose or blending of wheat milk with cotton or with polyester? Any important parameters need to be checked or changed?
Yes, that I have already mentioned that this is we have developed that technology, and that at this moment I am not able to disclose that thing.
Okay, sir. Then Mr. Raj Ajit Rao, you can probably be in touch with sir and it can be done on the site. Okay, Mr. Bhatia, Sushil Kumar Bhatia, you may please ask your question. Sushil Kumar Bhatia, you will have to unmute yourself, and also I did not see your raised hand. But since you've written it over here, I would like you to ask the question now. Are you around, Mr. Bhatia? Sushil.
Professor, it has
So,
has spoken
yeah, there.
about being tired also. If he is not tired, still being a young person,
Oh,
then
Dr.
it's okay.
Parmar,
Carry
are you
on.
tired? Dr. Parmar, are you tired? I know there are
No,
just so many questions lined up. I didn't want to miss out on anyone's queries.
They can be asked. We will provide his email account. They can
So
ask the questions from him.
Sir, but then I think everybody else benefits when they hear this answer. So at least as much as we can.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr.
Can I ask my question? Can I
Yes,
ask?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good afternoon and congratulations for very good research work and presentation. From the research work, it appears to me primarily that this fiber is more suitable for insulation purpose for high altitude. And presently hollow polyester fibers in various deniers like 6-3 denier is being used. Although that has also got a recycled polyester can be used for a low cost. But for improving the thermal insulation values, as you mentioned, 5.85 kilo value, this fiber appears to be a very unique one. And therefore, for its making waddings of blends which can be put in sleeping bags or jackets, etc., what is the process you suggest? Because carding would naturally pose a problem for if you make a wadding, you have to card blends of polyester and this milkweed fiber. What is your suggestions on that one, sir?
sir, thank you very much, sir. And we have already made some wedding out of that fabric, and we are having uh, partner with us, that is a Jindal Fibers, Ludhiana. We have made wedding over there, and yes, of course, we found some difficulties in the starting, but finally we could able to achieve that what we have to do for making wedding, and it is now perfectly all right. Even sir, I just want to share one small incident. We have made a comforter only 800 grams of weight. And that comforter we have given our Honorable Textile Minister Giriraj Singh. He told me that he's going Leh Ladakh, and their temperature was that time -2 or -3 degrees Celsius. He has taken that one, and next day, 2 days after that, he called me in his office and told me that you have made a tremendous, very good work. During that time in the Ladakh, he started saying that they have provided me a very a quilt of very heavy quilts, and also there are room heaters. So he told me that I remove all the things, all the quilts, and I use only that comforter which you have given. I was very much comfortable using that one. So he has told me this thing, and 4 or 5 days after that, he phoned me and he told me that he start complaining. He was saying that, Dr. Parmar, what you have done? He was that time in Delhi, and the temperature of Delhi that time was around, you can say 12 to 18 degree only. So I was surprised at what happened. He started saying that in the night I have taken your comforter and it was very uncomfortable because I have to remove that one. So he was saying this way. So I could understand. I told him that this comforter is made for -10 to -10 degrees Celsius. If you require for Delhi, then the comforter, we have to reduce the percentage of that fiber so it will fit your other requirement. So you are very happy for that. So I just share that thing with you that it is now we could able to get the good wedding out of this fiber.
Right, sir.
Thanks for this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bhatia, for your question. I'd like to now invite Mr. Ravichander. He's saying he's a farmer and he has many questions regarding that. So, Mr. Ravichander, please go ahead and ask your question. Mr. Ravichandran? Sir?
Hello,
Yes.
I'm Ravichandran. I'm
Yes.
a cotton farmer from Tamil Nadu. Excellent presentation by Dr. Parmar. We call it in Tamil, Tata Puchi. We call it in Tamil. There is a great scope for this milkweed. So I have few questions. Is there any breeding program by ICAR? That is the question number one. what kind of soil is needed for to grow this milkweed? Is there any pest and disease that affects this plant? And being a light, fiber, and the seed also is relatively lighter when compared with cotton. Would it easily fly off when there is wind blows? Thank you.
So, first question, I think you asked that ICR.
Yeah.
That at this moment now they are involved with us, and their team has already visited at our farming land, and they have seen all the things. Even they have taken some seeds also. You were starting saying that they are also having 3 to 4 acres of land, and it is that land is you may say the salty lands they are having. Whether I could able to cultivate it over there or not, I told him that you can easily cultivate there. There's no problem with this. So it can be cultivated in salted land also. So the land is not a very important for that. The important thing is that it should be a tropical region. This crop is for tropical. In the south, it will work very easily. There is no problem in the South India. And Tamil Nadu, yes, you can cultivate it. There is no problem with that. I think you have also asked regarding that seed and the fiber is very lightweight. It may fly during that. That is the important point. So we have to pick that fiber before bursting the pod. That is the important point. So and we have already developed one machine for that purpose. And in the next season, what we are thinking that we are having these self-help group in different areas. We will put our machine over there. They come with some pods, so we can we can extract fiber in their place also. So this is going on. Any questions, sir, you want to ask?
Yeah. I asked about this pest and disease. Is it susceptible to any kind of pest and disease?
Yes, we have not found a very dangerous thing or any such type of pest that will create problem with this crop at this moment. We have just used a neem oil, and that we have sprayed during that.
Okay. Please share your mail ID, sir.
Yes, you may take that one from NISTI. They will provide you all the details.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
many
much.
people have asked for your ID, and we will be sharing it with on the chat box, Dr. Yadav, if you can do that, and perhaps even later you can write to us. Meantime, we still have few more questions. So can I invite Mr. Shailesh Kaushik to ask your question? Shailesh ji, will you unmute? Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Dr. Parmar, very, very excellent presentation. I don't have words to express the kind of time you have invested and excellent outcomes you have achieved. Some quick questions, say for Siachen-like areas where you have minus 40-degree temperature, I think you must be using 100% milkweed.
No, sir. No, sir. We need not to go for 100% milkweed over there. Only 30 to 40% of milkweed percentage will serve our purpose for minus 50 degrees Celsius.
Okay. And then for, say, if I come down lower to, say, Shimla-like area or to plains like Delhi, even then this kind of blend will do, or do we have to increase?
Yes, we have to reduce we can reduce the percentage of that, right?
So we can increase cotton or polyester, wool.
Any viscose, cotton, polyester, any fiber you can add.
Okay. So for an area like Delhi, which blend percentage suits best?
15% will be sufficient, especially when the temperature is 4 degrees or so.
Okay. And as you said, it's having wax, so it must be causing some problems in physical processing of fiber.
No, if you are going for wedding, there is no problem, sir.
Okay.
But if you are going for a spinning purpose or that processing, dyeing and finishing, then you have to remove that one. Just like a cotton, you have to in cotton, like a scoring we do first. So similar way, we have to do scoring and then we can process.
And you talked about the moisture absorption or the oil absorption. So is it due to two reasons, one being the hollowness and the capillary action? and the second being the cellulosic content. Am I right in saying that?
Yes, yes, of course, it has some special property of hydrophobic nature. So due to hydrophobic, oil is also hydrophobic. So that's why it absorbs oil very well, and it goes inside their hollow structure. So
Okay.
that's why it absorbs more oil.
Sir, this regarding 3D,
Mr. Kaushik, now
sir,
I interrupted,
I'll just last question, ma'am. Dr. Parmar, regarding this 3D evaporated spacer fabric, has it been done on this Kalmar 80 kind of thing, or the fully fashioned machine?
No, no, no. We are having a machine over here,
Uh-huh.
3D fabric manufacturing machine, because we were having a project from NTTM for making 3D fabric for sportswear, and we have done that study on this machine.
So if I understand, remember correctly, that's a fully fashioned machine.
Yes.
But if I do it on a
Mr.
spacer,
Kaushik, maybe
yeah.
if I can request you to please connect with Dr. Parmar individually, because we are still waiting. There are some more people waiting.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Parmar, again. Thank
Okay,
you
sir.
very much.
Thanks.
Questions. So now I'd like to invite Ms. Aarti Khare to please ask your question. Yeah, Dr. Khare. Yes.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Parmar sir, I would like to ask one thing, that as a designer, I want to add some value to this research, as we are into communication design. I'm from NSUT, a professor in design. I was not having the opportunity to meet NIST people. They visited recently over there. So I was thinking that how you go for branding, pre and post production, do's and don'ts, the posters taken care by, and then maintenance of such fiber, which is going to be beneficial for the people who are into minus degree, like 50-degree Leh, Ladakh, Dras, all these places. And so I would like to add a proposal from the NSUT. Our design department students can help on this thing and take up as a project while designing for you whatever is needed for branding and promotion for this, and putting it up to the marketing also.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Sure. We'll contact. So, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Very well. Thank you. That's an exciting idea. I'm sorry. I think we have finished with all questions. And this was the last question. I would like to know whether anybody from NIST, since NIST members haven't had a chance at all to put in their questions. So if there's anybody who would like to make a statement and or give your views about this. All right. Okay. So then, Dr. Parmar, thank you very much. Now I'm going to hand over the stage to Mr. Bajpai for his vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, you are audible.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Parmar. On behalf of NIST, it's my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks for this successful event. First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. M.S. Parmar, for sharing valuable insights on the milkweed fiber and initiatives taken by the NITRA for its development. Sir, your presentation increased our understanding. It was a new subject for most of us. A special thanks to our participants, textile professionals, researchers, industry leaders, and the students for their active participations and engaging questions. Your presence made this webinar a vibrant platform for the knowledge exchange. Sir, I would also like to thank NIST organization team, especially to Dr. Lal sir, our chairman, for his meticulous planning and tireless efforts Dr. Vijay Yadav for seamless execution, Professor Nian for her fantastic moderation, the NISTI veterans like Professor Sanba Kothari ji and others for their inspiration and participations. Thank you, sir, for joining us despite your busy schedules. Let's continue to collaborate and drive progress in the textile industry. We look forward to seeing you at the future events. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dr.
Dr.
Parmar.
Parmar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Parmar, it was a tiring day for you. After having put in 8 hours a day at NITRA, again you have given around 2 hours here.
हाँ सर, आपने बोला था सर वो तो फिर हमें करना ही था सर.
Thank you, Parmar sir.
Okay,
It
sir.
was
Thank you very much.
fantastic day. And the question answer session, I don't remember having gone for so much time in any of our webinars. People were so interested. Normally, I used to tell to my students sometimes that if you are asking question to the speaker, he thinks that you have if you are not asking question from the speaker, he will understand that either you have understood it fully or you have not understood or I have not been able to explain you properly. So here the paper was fully understood and it was lot of interest was shown by the participants. And in fact, our executive committee member, Ms. Nian, also had a long day to conduct this webinar. Others were at least taking rest on their chair, but she was busy throughout the webinar period. And this is a wonderful fiber you have also explained, and it is found in abundance everywhere. The only need is that to bring in desired properties during cultivation as well as during further research work. And you were talking about that milkweed, milk of this fiber. I remember my mother in my childhood used to say, आंकड़े के पास मत जाना, उसके दूध से अंधा हो जाएगा.
Oh, that's medical properties. Yes.
So it is grown like marijuana anywhere, but its is a big question, as everybody has expressed here and they have shown interest. I wish you, Dr. Parmar, all the best in this project. And over and all, I wish you a Rashtrapati Award on this research. Thank you so much.
Great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So we end the webinar. Thank you very much, Dr. Parmar.
Thank you very much for inviting me over.